Hello friends, in this video we are going to see how to play the game Uno Flip. This is a 2 to 10 player game for children of ages 7 and above. And this is of the Mattel brand. Setup. Let us take an example of a 3-player game. Each player receives 7 cards. And one card is placed face up in the discard pile. The light side of these cards must not be revealed to the opponents. On their turn, a player must play a card which either matches the color of the previous card in the discard pile or it should match the number of the previous card. If a player doesn't have a card which matches the criteria, he can play a wild card. So now the player plays a card. Now it is the next player's turn. He doesn't have a card which matches the number or color. So he has to pick a card from the deck. If this card matches, he can play it. But in this case it doesn't, so he has to keep it with him. There are some special cards. So these both are wild cards. So if a player plays this, the next player picks 2 cards and the player who has played it gets to choose a color. This is a wild card. The player who plays it gets to choose a color and the next player must play a card which matches the color the player has chosen. This is a reverse card. The play proceeds in the opposite direction. This is a +1 card. The next player must pick a card from the deck. This is a skip card. The next player misses a turn. And this is a flip card. If a player plays this card, then both the discard pile and the draw pile must be flipped and then the cards of the players are also flipped. So now the dark side of the cards is not revealed to the opponent and the play proceeds in the dark side. There are some special cards in the dark side as well. This is a wild card. The player who plays it gets to choose a color and the next player must play a card of that color. This is a draw wild card. If a player plays this card and chooses a color, the next player must pick a card from the deck until he gets that color. So suppose the player has chosen pink in this case. So the next player picks cards until he gets a pink card. If he gets a pink card, he plays it. And the other cards are kept with the player. This is a skip all card. If a player plays this, all the other players are skipped and the player gets to play another card. This is the reverse card. The play proceeds in the opposite direction. This is a +5 card. If a player plays this, the next player picks 5 cards from the deck and keeps it with him. And this is a flip card in the dark side. So if a player plays this, the play shifts to the light side and all the cards are flipped. And the play proceeds in the light side. While playing the second last card, a player must say the word Uno. But if any other player says the word Uno before he does, he'll get a penalty of 2 cards. And the next player plays. So now this player has completed playing all the cards. So he is the winner of the game.